Hello everyone. Great comebacks in the world of stand-up comedy don't happen often. If it does happen though, then the stand-up must be special. The stand-up that I will be talking about is a great example of this. That comedian is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is an American stand-up comedian, actor, producer, and writer. His birth name is David Curry Weber Chappelle. He was born on August 24th, 1973, in Washington, D.C. His influences are Richard Pryor, Paul Mooney, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, Mort Saul, and Mel Blanc. The types of comedy that he has done throughout the years include observational comedy, surreal comedy, dark comedy, insult comedy, satirical comedy, racial comedy, and sketch comedy. The subjects that he has talked about in his comedy are American politics, Black American politics, pop culture, racism, race relations, recreational drug use, current events, and human sexuality. Chappelle started performing stand-up comedy at the age of 14 in nightclubs in the Washington, D.C. area. He studied theater arts at Duke Ellington School of the Arts and graduated there in 1991. Shortly after graduation, he moved to New York City to pursue comedy full-time, where he quickly established himself as a major young talent. In 1992, he appeared on the HBO show Russell Simmons' Def Comedy Jam. This appearance gave him critical and popular acclaim, which led to him becoming a regular guest on late-night shows such as Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Late Show with David Letterman, The Howard Stern Show, and Politically Incorrect. At the age of 19, he made his film debut as one of the main characters in the Mel Brooks movie Robin Hood Men in Tights. He would continue to appear in movies, perform stand-up comedy, and even write/star in comedy short films throughout the 90s. In 1998, he would release a comedy movie that would be his first lead role, and he co-wrote it with comedian Neil Brennan. That movie being Half-Baked, which has a cult following to it. In 2000, Chappelle would release his first full-hour comedy special titled Dave Chappelle, Killing Them Softly, which aired on HBO. The special was filmed in his hometown of Washington, D.C. In 2004, he released a second comedy special titled Dave Chappelle, For What It's Worth, which aired on Showtime. The special was filmed in San Francisco's Fillmore Auditorium, where comedy legends such as George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Lenny Bruce, and Robin Williams have performed at. Chappelle would collaborate with Neil Brennan yet again to create one of the greatest sketch comedy shows of all time. That show is Chappelle Show, which ran from 2003 to 2006, and it aired on Comedy Central. The show satirized and examined topics such as race, social stereotypes, masculinity, sexuality, prostitution, gun violence, drug use, the entertainment industry, celebrity culture, comedy itself, all while featuring tons of racial and dark humor. The show also featured some noteworthy comedic talent such as Charlie Murphy, Donald Rollins, Paul Mooney, and a yet-to-be-famous Bill Burr. In 2005, during the middle of production of the third season, Chappelle quit the show. In 2006, he told Oprah Winfrey in an interview on why he left, saying that he was stressed and he somewhat felt conflicted about the material he was producing. From 2005 to 2013, Chappelle made infrequent comedy appearances, and he mostly focused on spending time with his kids and family. In 2013, Chappelle would finally come back as a touring, headlining stand-up comedian. In 2014, he made his first major appearance in New York City in 11 years. He performed 10 nights at Radio City Music Hall and promoted the dates by appearing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Late Show with David Letterman, and The Today Show. In 2016, he made his hosting debut on SNL, in which his performance on there has received widespread acclaim from critics and audiences alike. In 2017, due to a contract with Netflix, Chappelle released 4 specials for them in that year. Those specials are The Age of Spin, Deep in the Heart of Texas, Equanimity, and The Bird Revelation. He would eventually win awards for all 4 album specials. Chappelle would continue to release more comedy specials which have garnered praise and controversy all at the same time. Despite the controversy, Chappelle is one of the best comedians to ever do it, and his successful comeback to the world of stand-up comedy has shown that. He's more relevant than ever, and you gotta give him credit for that. Well, that's all I have to say about Dave Chappelle. If you like this video and you want more like it, then subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. I'm Vaughn Wesley, and have a good one. Goodbye.